Hey guys, gonna be doing something a little different today. Instead of using the same few cars that I constantly use, I'm gonna try and use one of every car. So today we are in the 2000 BMW 323 Ti Sport that I built for B class. Let's go and throw some medium tires on here. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot, see how it does, and hopefully give a pretty solid review of the car in a weird way. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we're at Brands Racetrack. Don't really know if it's very well liked by a majority of the community, but I don't have much experience on this track, nor do I have any experience with this car. Honestly, I was not expecting to make this video, but it was rather interesting in the race, so... And we're trying to do a break here, avoid the mass collision at turn 1, or Paddock Hill Bend, as Brands likes to call it. And we got a turn around right at Druids. Not really what you'd want. I was trying to come down to a Cooper Straight going into Surtees. Looks like we're not really messing with anyone now. Keep an eye on that Eric Wade guy. He's as you can see, he's trying to take people off the track, and that's what made this race a little interesting and why I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and make the video on this. So we're going down Pilgrim's Drop here, and he's gonna force me off the track, and I managed to bounce off the wall and get right back on. Right before, let's see here, what is this turn at? I got the thing right in front of me. Hawthorne Hill, I think this is where we're at, going on down Derek Minter Straight. Going through Westfield, we got what looks like another BMW doing some drifting, and it looked like a Honda NSX going off the track. Ford Focus did make me lose my cool there. I did consider ramming him off the road, but I decided, you know what, not worth it. I am running on, I think, not much sleep and doing 11-hour shifts at work, so going into Clark Curve here, trying to just get a feel for the car. Did feel good during all of that, but I did lose my cool during the little stint with Eric Wade in the Ford Focus there. When I was going into Paddock Hill, again, I think it felt really good. My upgrades are pretty much to go to, make it light as can be, race tires, basically make the platform of the car as easy to handle as possible. I don't remember if I put a supercharger in here or not, but either way, I think in B class it is so far a pretty good car, getting by what I think was the Lexus. I could be mistaken on what it is. Going through a Pilgrim's Drop now. We are slowly catching up to the pack, going into Hawthorne Hill. Going across Hawthorne's now, going down Derek Minter Straight. Slowly reeling in the pack, going into Westfield. I feel like I could take those turns a little faster, to be honest with you. This is my very first race, by the way. Going into Sheen Curve. And I think this is, yep, that's where Eric Wade decides to spin someone out. I get around him, and he gets himself disqualified in the process. Probably someone new to the game. Who knows? Either that or the trolls are coming back. So, now with that being done, going through, was Brabham Straight. I do have the map on another screen while I'm doing this voiceover, so I could actually call out the actual names of the turns and sections. So that makes it a little bit easier. But anyways, I'm slowly catching up to Pepperoni Pie here. And my recording software just froze for a second while doing this voiceover, so sorry for the rather dramatic pause. Anyways, I'm slowly reeling him in, so the 323 Ti is definitely a contender in B class. Seems to have him on the cornering, but not really so much on the straights, but I am slowly catching the fast cat as well. So I have a feeling in the 323 you can sacrifice maybe some weight for more power, maybe even go on street tires, and still be just as, if not more competitive on the track, assuming I don't let the long hours at work and lack of sleep make it to where I go off into the gravel pit. Anyways, going down Sterling's now, going into clearways, right in the Clark curve, trying to keep Pepperoni Roll away from me, but now Legoo, who's got almost 4 seconds in penalties. It seems like a lot of people have penalties right now, and it's kind of amazing going into Paddock Hill that in a car that I have never driven before, I just literally built and slapped a bass tune on. I'm kind of amazed at the fact that I can keep it on the track and not, well, for the most part, keep it on the track. I went off track twice. One of them being more letting my anger get the best of me. The second time, pretty much being just loopy, for a lack of better terms. Going into Surtees here. Going down to Pilgrim's Drop. Again, I think I'm going to go back and rebuild this thing. Probably make it weigh a little bit more, but get some more power down to the road. I feel like right now B-Class would be an okay choice for it, but C-Class might be a better option if you ask me, but again, this is my first race with it, so I'm probably going to have to do a couple. I might have to revisit this car since this was an impromptu race recording at Brands Hatch. Going down Sterling's in the clearways again. Don't really see me going into 6th gear all too much. Going into the final lap. And so far, my best lap time being a 140.2 at the moment, with no experience behind the car, and honestly, I'm not very good at the game to begin with. So that says at least a little bit. Not in the top 10, but I know I can keep up with Fast Cat for the most part. And I'm slowly catching up to him as well, so in fact, I might, if I recall correctly, my gap between me and him is gonna drop quite a bit here in a second. In fact, there it goes. He's only about 5 seconds ahead, and slowly reeling him in. So, like I said, I think cornering is this thing's strong suit as of right now for what I think is the go-to upgrades for most players. Most of that being all the platform upgrades, making it to where it can handle the best, make it lightweight, and of course, race tires for maximum grip. So it didn't really leave me much room for performance upgrades, so personally rating the car a 7 out of 10 as of right now, but again, I'm probably going to go ahead and revisit this car since I didn't really have a good drive time, nor did I have much time behind the wheel, so again, that's going to be the video on the 323 Ti. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to try and get some other cars in, probably get some more drive time behind the thing, and probably redo it, but other than that, pretend I said something corny here to get you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.